pointless video. This one is going to be on EXG Today, bringing you the news of EXG. I could do like a sponsorship or something like that. My rank 200, like okay, so I be looking after my nephews today. I just got on, so we are 2 hours and 9 minutes past reset. And we're at 50 mil to 22 right now, so we are looking good for stage 1. As long as we keep that up, keep up the participation. Oh, I haven't even looked at this yet. I haven't even looked at this, but we've got eight teams on here. 592 EXG is holding the top 3 spots, liking it, and then HIP holding some top spots. So good for them. Good for everyone that's participating. I just kind of threw out Kuma Garwood because in its healing, it's like using a Richard from what I understand, it's like using Richard for dealing with it, just because they heal, so they stay in the field longer. Same with Magmu, just because of all the healing, I can keep it in the field, just constantly killing, and I don't have to constantly reset it. So it's everyone's favorite stage, obviously, the Shadow Trolls and killing. But the big thing everyone's going to be looking at is, where are we on the map and what are we doing? Oh, this is brilliant. This is just brilliant. I am liking it. Okay, so it's a 4v4, but 2 on one side, 2 on the other, followed by 2 and 2. This is fun. Okay, summoners versus hunters. Oh, I'm a hunter. I mean, being a summoner would be kind of cool because I'm playing mages, but whatever. So against us this season, we've got 530, 611. Okay, all right. And then 271 and 504. Didn't a couple guys from 611 come join me? Yeah, he had like a whale profile. Okay, so we got a few from 611, and now we're fighting against them. So, gosh, I wish I could remember their names. Okay, we gotta check them out. We gotta check out 530, 611. See where they're all at, right? So 530. Can we just like click here and just no, you won't let us do that. Other matchups. View. Can we click somewhere just to see them? Do I have to type them in? All right, let me write this down. We gotta do it the slow way, because I'm handy-tarded, and don't know if I'm allowed to say that anymore, but whatever. 530, it was 611, 271, 504. I mean, for funsies, we can always pull them up in, call us stats, but let's go look at their... I want to actually just look at their kingdom. Yeah, so I didn't even look. I did not want to look before I started recording the videos. This is just general me ranting and mumbling. Cannot view. No. Oh, view. There we go. Haha. Can't view our seasonal map yet. That's dumb. Oh, KOA. Oh, we're versus KOA. Okay, 163 out of 199. That's who it was. It was Titus #1. I remember talking to him a bit. I thought he was coming to this server. Guess not. All right. I mean, we'll just info chat. See you in the season map. All right, we're against KOA. Okay. So they've got a 126H as their R5, who's currently sitting in their R5 seat. Titus number 3 at 158. We've got, I don't even know. Just 120. Let's just say 120 mil. Haru number 27 at 75. We got number 4 at 116. We've got 88 there. Caesar at 89. Stick at 143. Titus number 1 at 185. And then a 55 there. So we've got several. We got a Joker. We've got several T5s. Are they mainly T5? Looks like they're mainly T5. At 14 build power. We do have a T4. Actually, he could be T5. He could be T5. Could be. He's most likely T5. What do you get it at? 50. If you beeline it, it's 50 mil. I got mine at 60. I got 2 T5 unlocked at 60 mil. I did. So, yeah, he's T5. So, it looks like basically a pure T5 server. Panda X is probably T4, would be my guess. 7 seasons. And maybe T5 unlocked. Or is about to unlock T5. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. We got a T4 player. Titus number 2 at 100. Like, that's 3 accounts of, like, over 400 mil power. Come on, Titus. The Titus. C-Bum. Chris Bumstead is playing Call of Dragons. Alright. Go hit the weights. Let us win this season. We've got Meg. We've got... yeah, it looks like... Number 25. They got a lot of numbered people. So... yeah, a few T4s, but looks like generally all T5s in the main line. Okay, there's another T4, Stellar. Probably a couple more. The Sopranos with his... okay, and then finally a couple farms. So that's what their main alliance is looking like right now. Probably all out there rallying, gathering. Hope that was a good Venom listen for you. Kill them all. Very, very intimidating KOA. Oh, I totally forgot KOA was 530. Alright, now let's go check out 611. Since we were not allies when we played with Vex. And we're not allies now. SOV. SOV. 170 out of 199. Matador. As the sitting R5 currently at 94 mil power. 6 seasons played, 4 victories. That is a good win percentage. Little Shorty, 97. I'm Cute Bob at about almost 130. Lee side, 167. 119B. Alright, we are rocking it. At least they don't have T4s in their R4 positions. I'm joking, Queen. Don't hit me. So here we go. Okay, we've got a T4 here. So we're at 11 billion power. So it'll just come down to activity. But yeah, they've got quite a few, just like us, quite a few T5s, a few T4s as well. Ah, Khabib. Who's 20? Khabib was 29-0, I believe, wasn't he? Somebody can correct me on that one. When he quit on top, which I think was a very smart move, instead of waiting until he fell to the bottom to quit. Nice. So yeah, we've got a few T4s in their lineup, but quite a few T5s. I mean, we're not going to be We're not going to be complaining. Oh, quite a few farmers, though, at the end. 30 mil. That'll be fun. I'll fight the 30 mil. I'll fight the 30 mil power. That'll give me... So, yeah, 49 of their players here are farms. So... That's about 120 active members. So, or I don't know if active, but 120 basically members in their main alliance right now. So we'll definitely keep an eye on seeing their activity levels. Nice, nice. Going for... Do some raiding. Do some raiding. Alright, next one's up is 271, an older server. So we get to see an older server. 271. Confirm search. Did I write it down wrong? Oh no, 271 at the bottom. That doesn't mean anything just because they're at the bottom. They're an older server, which means more developed pets and all that stuff. Or they've had the possibility if they've been there since the beginning. 12 seasons played, 3 victories, 100 mil power, new cycle begins, sitting on the... Oh, that's the alliance. Haha. Kai, KK, Kai, Kaioken? I don't know. But 31 mil merits, which fantastic. 100 mil power is who's sitting on their R5 seat. So this looks like one of their B squads with 7. Yeah, 7 billion power, so this was to be a B squad. But 121 there. Daiku, oh. I kind of want to fight him. We're close in power. Let's 1v1. Let's do this. This is kind of exciting. So we got all T5s. I'm just going to point that out every time now because I think it's funny. We got all T5s as R4s right now. So we got the R4 lineup. I don't need to go through them all. You can read them if you want to. Yes, we're going to get a mixture of T4s, T5s, but obviously it all comes down to...
And neither do I.
What's that picture? Just some weird doll? It all comes down to... activity, right? We saw with Vex, we had 400 members, and we had... Oh, Kirito. Is that the one that I was talking to? No, it's a different one. Okay. I was like, is that the Kirito from 666? No, it wasn't. So, yeah, it all comes down to... activity, right? We saw that with Vex, right? 400 players, and we had less than 100 show up for war. So... Right, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how strong you are. It matters how many players actually show up for war. But we have 84. So we've got 165 out of 200. But 84 are down in rank 1, which look to be farm accounts. So we've got sub 100 players coming out of NCB. New cycle begins. So that is something to keep in mind. They do have a lower player count, but their activity might be absolutely insane. But however, if that's something that you can exploit, right? Because then you don't really have cycles if all members have to be on 24/7 during war. So 271, that'll be interesting to see where they're positioned versus where we're positioned. It could be a point of weakness just with the lower player count. Even though they could be all 100% active, that would still be the same activity rate as Vex was out of our 400 people. Oh yeah, we gotta do the key pulls and everything like that. That was one thing I was gonna do when I streamed day one. You know, this is how my brain works. I am so sorry. This is why I do things before and then record. I don't give live reactions because I'm in the middle of checking out kingdoms and I'm like, oh, hey, let's go do this other thing. Alright, and last but certainly not least, I should say, just so I don't hurt anybody's feelings, is 504. So we've already covered our own team in a previous video, so you can always watch that on Vex Today. So we've got HIP, hip. Are you hip enough to be part of hip? Hamsters, are you hip enough to be a hamster in power? We've got about 7 billion power, so pretty much the same as 271, but I didn't write down the powers so far. But we do have a 133, so I think that beats the tops. So we've got Hip Dog is sitting on top right now for R5, and that is a crazy amount of merits. That's 50% of his power in merits. Fantastic. That's what you want to see. Like, nearly maxed out past seasonal wheel with 54 million merits. That is an active crazy player. Hip Dog there. So we are looking at a, I like that. Oh, I didn't even see this 161 over here. Nice. Somebody who can actually beat me. Oh, I like that. I want to fight him too. He is a cav main. Of course. Asian writing, cav main. Just Asian writing in the name. Should have suspected cav main. But this is great. No, they've got several T5s in their R4 lineup. They do have a T4, so Queen's not alone. They've got Hip Cat, so those two can be frenemies. Rank 3 here, we got another 130 mil. So yeah, we're gonna have a mixture of. Oh no, got 100 mil here. And rank 2. But other than that, we've got some farm accounts. Got another 100 mil. So rank 1s is going to be a mixture of farm accounts versus main players. So it's harder for me to give an accurate response on how many active players. 118 with farm accounts in here. So we're looking at probably about a sub 100 players in their main as well. So that's somewhere to see, like if 271 and 504, for example, are in the same area, that's going to put two B teams in the same area, which I don't know why they'll do. They'd probably put an A team and a B team in the same area. That's my guess, is what they're going to be doing. Because if they're both in the same area, that's an area that you can definitely exploit. Just with their, the amount of potential active players is always going to be sub 100. Let's collect some chests. Just because I cannot stay on track for the life of me. Oh, nice. Triple gold chest. What is he at now for power? We gotta check that. 386, and he's still just going ham on gold chests. Oh, just carry me, bro. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Okay, now we gotta check out the map again now that we've looked at some of the servers and stuff like that. So we've got to check where 504 is here with 611. Okay. We're up north here directly against 530 and 271. So 701. Okay. Let's check this. Let's check. Can we see our alliances again? Does that work? No. Okay. Other matchups. Oh, other people that are also doing theirs. Okay. So server 701. So the main guys we're going to be working with is 701, and we're going to be versing the 611 and 271. So they've got 7 billion power. Wax the Great here. So these are the guys that we're going to be mainly working with at the very beginning of the season. So, Jin Woo-sung, you need to come out swinging hard. Alright. So this is who we've got. We've got Lion here. Castle Rock Lions. Oh, I never even finished watching Game of Thrones. I know. I'm terrible. I got to the point where the youngest Stark went to the church. And I never read the books either. I know I'm terrible. Okay, so we've got 701 and us. So 701, 7 billion power. And then we're at 20 billion power. So we just need actives. Because we're going to be versus... Oh, we're not against 611. We're against 530. Sorry, that was my mistake. We're against 530. This one. And 271 for Zone 2 here. And then Zone 3, we move in with them. Our allies come up here. So they're going to fight here. Oh, and here. Do we fight left as well? Or is that a chasm? I just thought that was an empty zone there. It might not be. So we can go here and here. Oh, I hope we go left. I hope we go left and fight. Fight Titus #1. I can't wait to fight him. See him on the battlefield. That's going to be fun, actually. That's going to be sick. That's going to be sick. Alright, let's go. Let's go left. If we could go left, I want to go left. That would be sweet. I'm gonna message Queen today. Let's go fight 611. That's my goal. That's who I want to fight this season. 611. I mean 530 looked pretty sick too. Oh. Okay, maybe we fight 530 right and then go down here and fight 611 at the Dragon. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna shape up, but it's actually quite exciting. This is gonna be a good season. I hope. Knock on wood, which I don't. I was gonna make a joke and then I was like, no, nobody would get it, so it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, right now we're at Trolls. I am at 179th place from 200. We're just gonna do. I think we're doing score checks, so I gotta make sure I send in my scores to R4. There might be a place on the Discord. I really haven't looked. I'm not a good Alliance member. I just say, hey Queen. I'll send it to her and be like, can you post this on the Discord for me? I don't know where you want it. That's so bad. I'm the worst. I am the worst. So yeah, that's my first initial impressions. I didn't look at anything before hopping on the video. This was it. So I got this is so hard not to click all of these. I'm just like, the tension and build up is gonna be massive. Let's send out my shadow troll killers again. Make sure you've all got healing and whatnot. So you guys can just stay out for a couple hours, killing shadows. Where are you? 79 kilometers away? I'll join these guys. You're a bit closer. And search. It's on the other side. Ugh. Where are you? Let's do the horns. So yeah. Anyways, at the beginning of this video, I'm actually going to I'll post a clip at the beginning of this video. That's what I'll do. But yeah, I went and Got Young Ming awaken there with Queen's help, so that was awesome. I did the wheel spin on that. So mages are going to be my main, with my backup being infantry. Not going to be forcing much into calves. Calves will be a backup march. So we'll see what we got. Don't really want to be using any calves. I don't want to spend any mana really in calves. I don't think they're going to get the merit to death ratio that I'm looking for. So calves are pretty much off my lineup for this season. If we're gonna be fighting some tough opponents, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how the season goes. Obviously, I gotta be careful recording when I'm also in voice chat and Discord. So, and streaming. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming too. I gotta figure out the streaming platform I'm gonna be using. I'll do YouTube, and I was thinking of doing one others. I'm not going to do Twitch, no. I don't like the CEO of Twitch, so I don't like what he represents. So anyways, I have rambled long enough. That is the news on who we're facing, the area we're facing, and all of that stuff. So, absolutely. Let's go, Exiled Gods, EXG.
Exchange! The exiled gods screaming from the edges of the dark. Every curse is a battle hymn. Every scar is a shattered star.